Hello, Pisces. Welcome and welcome back, honey, to Pisces Network, you guys. We're going to do another reading to see what the messages are. Be sure to like the video. Be sure to subscribe. Y'all add anything that you want to add in the comments below. Let me know what's on your mind. Okay? And if you would like to participate in our personal reading special, literally the end, I'm stopping it on Friday, okay? That's the last day, because I am fully tired out, okay? But let's go ahead and see what's going on with you, Pisces, at this time for Pisces, guardian angels, archangels, spirit guides, and ancestors. Father, Mother, God, for Pisces. What is going on right now with Pisces? Whatever we need to talk about, Spirit, that's most important right now when it comes to Pisces in their life, their situations. What is Pisces dealing with right now? What is Pisces dealing with right now? Ooh, y'all are impatient. Y'all are impatient. Why these cards? And then yin and yang is at the bottom, which this was at the bottom when I started shuffling, but I've been shuffling. Ooh, Pisces. Okay. Y'all are impatient about everything. Y'all might not have a lot of patience for people. You might not have a lot of patience with your kids. You might not have patience for your job, your coworkers, your boss, work in general. I just feel like y'all are just, you may feel like time is running out as well. Or you're just out of balance. Okay? Now the patience card says peaceful presence, letting go of desperation. Oh, so you might be desperate. Now, it kind of came out in reverse. It says peaceful redirection is the message when this card is reversed. Open up to the options available to you, even if they aren't yet totally clear. The universe supports you when you allow its influence to help direct your outcomes, and when you open your imagination to all of the potential solutions around you. So let me say that again. Open up, let's just say it again. Peaceful redirection is the message when this card is reversed. Open up to the options available to you, even if they aren't yet totally clear. The universe supports you when you allow its influence to help direct your outcomes, and when you open your imagination to all of the potential solutions around you. The key is to keep moving forward without frantic need or urgency. Don't give up on your goal. Initiation and renewed action are needed now. So keep an open eye to new and unexpected opportunities around you. You may be surprised by where they lead, okay? That's interesting. It's something to do with balance as well, with this yin and this yang, masculine and feminine energy. Also, let them go by. Also balancing your time, prioritizing your time. I feel like you're wasting time doing things that don't matter, or allowing yourself to be distracted by things that may not really be important at the time. Okay. Now, this yin and yang says passive, active, intuitive, logical. This card represents energetic life cycles, and its purpose is to help you identify the particular cyclic energy moving into or out of your experience. In its upright position, it heralds a yin cycle, where most of the action seems to be happening under the surface of things. This is a time of great receptivity, intuition, and gestation. External circumstances may be forcing you to go within and examine present activity. It's an especially good time for completion, so wrap things up. Yin cycles often call you to be passive, yielding, and reflective, so open up to these sides of your nature. Being more than acting is the intention here, okay? All right. Pisces. I think you're frustrated. I think you're really frustrated. And it's like an impatience, because I feel like there's this urgency that you feel. You may feel like time is running out, or you may feel like kind of like this feeling of the walls closing in. That's what I feel. Okay. What else for Pisces? Y'all be sure to hit the like button, you guys. Subscribe. Like the video. Thank you guys so much for everyone who contributes to the channel. I really appreciate it, guys, okay? Surprised. Okay, so there is a surprise that's coming up, Pisces. Something could be rather shocking for you. We have penny pinching. So this could be a surprise expense. And then we have reaching out. Yeah, talking to friends. You may be reaching out to your friends, talking about some type of financial situation that you're dealing with right now. Maybe your friend is reaching out to you about this, but I feel like this is you. I feel like there's a situation that's going on that you just cannot believe it. You cannot believe it. Whatever this is, it's kind of like blowing your mind. Okay? I don't know if it has to do with someone else and what they're telling you about what they're going through, or if it has to do with what you're telling someone else about what you're going through. Okay? What else for Pisces? What else for Pisces? Wow. Life purpose, black magic in reverse. Okay. Gratitude, purify. Pisces. So let me tell you, I feel like there's a situation where nothing can really stop you right now. Despite how you may feel, whatever you're going through right now, because of your light, because of who it is that you are, you're going to come out of a really difficult situation, and I feel like it's going to be very shocking for you. I feel like your finances is a major focus right now, and you could be having some type of financial stress or financial difficulty that you're going through. Spirit is telling you to clear everything else away and just be grateful for whatever you have. Clear it all away. Clear away the worries, clear away the stress, purify yourself of whatever anxiety that you may be feeling at this time, and simply just be grateful for what you have. Because something is going to be extremely shocking. Something I feel like is going to be happening quickly, and it's going to be extremely shocking to you. Just the way things transpire. Okay? I feel like the sequence of events could be very surprising. Because something is happening quickly. I also feel like you guys want something to move more quickly, or you're very impatient about something, or you could be feeling a little bit of desperation because of whatever circumstances you may find yourself in. If someone has been trying to control the outcome of your situation, they can no longer do that. They've never actually been able to do that. I think you just gave them too much power. This has to do with your life purpose and your life path and where you're going in your life. And there's a need for you to maybe not do anything. Like, don't take any action right now. I feel like the universe is taking action on your behalf, and you're going to be surprised with the results. Don't fuck it up. All right. Wait. See? Oh my God. What is this? Wait. Pure intentions and mirroring. So if you have pure intentions, if you want something for the good of a positive reason, or whatever your goal is, whatever you're striving for, whatever it is that you want, Spirit is telling you to be grateful and cleanse your energy of anything that's low vibrational, negative, pessimistic, anxiety ridden. Like, any negativity, get it out of your life. Any bad thoughts, get it out of your head. Have faith in what it is that you want, what you need, and what you're doing. Because I feel like your intentions being as pure as possible is going to help this process move along more quickly. Being grateful, showing gratitude, literally praying and doing whatever type of spiritual practices that you do is going to be very beneficial for you right now in accomplishing whatever goal that you have. I can't tell you what it is. Kindness, tough. It says kindness, thoughtful, considerate, unselfish, benevolent. And a reflection of you. Look inside yourself. Like attracts like, getting what you give. So just, there's something coming back around. And I think that some of you guys may be a little bit stressed about whatever your situation is at this time. You may be stressed out about your situation because you don't know necessarily what's going to happen. But I feel like Spirit is like, just wait. We're doing something and you're about to be surprised. It's like your life is taking you on a very different path. Like, whatever you feel like your life path is, your life purpose, your destiny, like, I don't know how you define it in your own life. But it's going down a very unexpected path, or you're taking an unexpected turn that you weren't prepared for or expecting. Your life is taking an unexpected turn. Okay, that's just what I feel. All right, let's go ahead. What does Pisces need to know right now about this message? What is the most important message for Pisces? What do we need to be talking about, discussing in regards to these messages? Okay, let me shuffle a little bit more. Y'all hit the like button. Thank you guys for being here. You know, we're just trying to figure it out. Okay? We're trying to figure it out. What is the most important message for Pisces at this time? Title. Something about a title. Title to a house, title to a car, a deed, a lease. I don't know, but the title card, okay? This could also be about your job title, what you do for work, your career, your business, the name of your business, something like that. It could be a book that you're reading, something with a title, who you are. Queen of Cups, okay? You are moving forward. Like, you're moving forward. That sounds crazy. It's to me a feeling of like you're actually progressing, like physically but also spiritually, like who you are. There's something that you prayed for, or there's something that you're meditating about, something that you may want, or something that you've communicated with the universe that you want in regards to like who you are, where you live, the car you drive, the job you have, your business or whatever. There's something that you communicated in association with a title that you want. Maybe you want to write a book. Maybe you want to relocate. Maybe you want to travel, you know, and get tickets to travel or something like that. It's like there's something that you want, that you prayed for, that I feel like the universe is answering your prayers. Okay, let's just go into this. What's this title card? The Eight of Wands. So fuck out of here. Oh, there's a lot of communication. This could also be you communicating on like a social media app or something like that. I don't know. But there's a lot of communication coming in. This could be a lot of downloads. This could also be just conversations, a lot of conversations that you're having with different people. Some of you may be moving into like a relationship or something like that. I don't know. What's the title card? The Three of Cups. Yeah, so I feel like there's some type of celebration that's happening possibly for you in your life when it comes to something that you've asked for, something that you've prayed for. This is about your own, I feel like, personal advancement. A position that you're gaining or a position that you have. I feel like you want to keep that position or you want to hold that position. Or you want to elevate towards this position in life. There could be some type of party or celebration, some type of gathering, a get together where there's a lot of people talking, eating, drinking, conversing. And then the Four of Wands. You could be celebrating, I don't know, a raise, a promotion, or some type of accolades that you've received, some type of forward progress that you've made. You could be celebrating this with friends, family members. It's like cheers. Cheers to that. I'm hearing Rihanna. Let's cheers to that. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Cheers to the freaking weekend. I'll drink to that. Yeah, yeah. I'm thinking I'm gonna drink to that. Yeah, yeah. Don't let the bastards get you down. Run another round. Okay. I feel like you're trying to defend or protect your home or your relationship. It's like you're trying to remain in whatever position that you're in. I feel like you don't want to lose your position. You're happy about how something is going, I feel. The Hangman. You're realizing that you have a lot to celebrate in your life. And I feel like you're happy about how something is going and you don't want to lose this. You don't want to lose this progression that you've gained, or you don't want to lose this momentum possibly. You could be seeing your life or your job or your situation from a different perspective, and it's causing you to be more positive or celebrate. What else for Pisces? What else do we need to know? Spirit, just keep on. Yeah, the Sun. Okay. So something is turning around for the better. I feel like you've been waiting for it's like you've been waiting to get what you feel like you deserve. You've been waiting to get what you feel like you've been working really hard to achieve. And you don't want to give up on it because you're like, no, I've worked too hard, God, universe, spirit, whoever you talk, like I've worked too hard to give up on it. I'm not giving up on this. It's not fair. The Three of Swords. I feel like you're seeing the truth, though. I do feel like there is, with the Sun card, there's positivity. There's a weight, I feel like, that could be being lifted off of your shoulders. There's information that you could be gaining, clarity that you could be gaining from spirit, or just clarity that you could be gaining in your life in general, just learning more information, uncovering more things about what you need to know. And I feel like there's a freedom that you're starting to feel, possibly from some type of pain, or I don't know, with the Hierophant. I think some of you guys are opening up your eyes to the reality of your situation. you're opening up your eyes to the reality of a situation. You've been manifesting something, and I feel like you've been trying to manifest something and not jinx it. I feel like you've been trying to manifest something without like paying too much attention to it. You've been trying to make something happen or create an environment or create an experience in your life. I don't know what this is. Okay, what's the sun? What's the sun? Ten of Wands. The Page of Cups. The Hierophant. Commitment, devotion. I was trying to articulate something and I was having trouble articulating it. So if it comes back, I'll let you know. What's the Page of Cups, Ten of Wands, and the Sun card? The Strength. I feel like you're finding the courage, strength, devotion, dedication, discipline to do what it is that you have to do. I think you've been kind of ignoring a reality, so to speak. I don't know, Pisces, but take it how it resonates. You've been ignoring reality to a certain degree or to a certain level. Some of you may feel like you've been holding yourself back creatively. Or you may have been like pushing away spirit in a way. Like you may have been pushing away messages, pushing away downloads. Not wanting to see the reality of a situation or not wanting to focus on something so much. It's like you didn't want to focus on it. You didn't want to pay attention to it. You didn't want to look at it. But it's like, I feel like you ignoring something created a bigger issue. And now it's like you're realizing the truth about what you have to do to get yourself out of a situation that may have been negative. Because I think that you were trying to find like an easy way of doing something or an easy way out of something. I don't think you really wanted to work that hard on whatever this is. But now it's like you're realizing that if you don't work hard, you're not going to get what you want. And you feel, I think you may be feeling like, or realizing that you're feeling really unfulfilled when you don't put in the effort that you know you have to put in. Like when you don't live up to your truest potential, you feel unfulfilled. And I think you're kind of like having a reality check where you're realizing that you have to live up to your truest potential. It's like you're looking at your life from a different perspective. It's kind of like maybe you're seeing why things have been so difficult or why you've been in pain. Some of you may be having back pain or something like that. We were talking about that on that live we did. But some of you may be realizing the cause of like your back pain, or you're realizing the reason why you were dealing with pain or stress. Some of y'all may be working from home and I don't know. It's something about your posture. My posture is horrible too. If you work from home, especially and you sit down all day, or you're at a desk and you sit down all day, I just feel like there's little things that have been going on in your life that kind of have stressed you out recently over the past few weeks and months. And you're starting to possibly see why. And then I feel make changes to whatever it is that you're doing. You're working really hard towards something. And I think you're trying to balance like having a life and accomplishing your goals. It's like you're realizing you want to live life a certain way. But you're also realizing that in order to get what you want, you have to there's certain things that you have to do. There's certain boxes that you have to check. But you also know that you have to like pour into yourself, take care of yourself, do things that you enjoy. I feel like you're really happy doing whatever work that you're doing. And I think you're trying to silence, with this Strength card, you're trying to silence, you know, the fears and the lies that you could be feeling about your own situation. It's like you're trying not to allow your burdens to overcome you on a regular basis, so you can use the majority of your energy to focus on your dreams. You may have had some goals or dreams or desires that were maybe a little juvenile, or yeah, it's like they were juvenile. Like maybe the way that you saw things going wasn't the way that it actually ended up going. Or the way that you wanted things to go wasn't actually how they ended up turning out. So it's like you have to change the way that you see a situation, or change the way you approach a situation, change the way you approach a person. Huh. It's like something you've been doing. I think you've expected, there's something you've been doing. I don't know if this is a relationship with another person. I don't know if this is about your career or your job or about your life in general. But something that you expected to be easy is harder than what you thought. You might have expected it to, like, you might have expected to just like go at a situation the way you always go at a situation, like work really hard and, you know, do everything right and be perfect and things will just work out. And it doesn't work out like that. But it's like you're not giving up on whatever goal that you want to accomplish. I don't know how to explain this. It's like you're trying to find a happy medium between work and play, or you're trying to find a happy medium between like being in a relationship and still having your independence, or you're trying to find a happy medium between like you know, your dreams and the visions that you have spiritually, but and like the actual work that you have to do, or the physical effort that needs to be put in. It's like a balance with the yin and the yang. Like, yes, you can be dreamy. Yes, you can have visions. Yes, you can peer into the future, Pisces, but you also have to be in reality. And I think you're trying to find a balance doing that. Okay. I think you're realizing why something was so difficult, or why you felt like there were maybe obstacles in your way. Okay. Well, the Eight of Cups is at the bottom. What's the Page of Cups? Ooh, the Emperor in reverse. Yeah. There was just a lack. I feel like you had a lack of like discipline or control, or you were against the rules. You don't like to follow the rules, Pisces. Okay. I feel like you're very loose with the rules, or you're very loose with your schedule, or there's something here. It's like, I don't know. There was a very juvenile mentality that you had about something. And I feel like you're seeing that that's the issue. It's like you have to have a more mature perspective, or I don't know. What's the Page of Cups in this Emperor reverse? It's like, what's the Page of Cups in this Emperor reverse? It's like control, like It's like a lack of discipline, a lack of control, a lack of maturity. So there was an immature or juvenile way that you were looking at something, or immature juvenile feelings. Oh, man. That's so, like, okay. Yeah, this is clarity. This is having clarity. I don't know what this is, the Four of Wands. I feel like this could be clarity about your home, clarity about a relationship, clarity about a marriage. It's like somebody's trying to control their feelings, or I don't know. It's hard for somebody to control themselves or something like that. Yeah, I just feel like someone has trouble controlling themselves, and I feel like this could be you. And I feel like what you're realizing is that your lack of control or your lack of discipline may be the reason why there's been some type of obstacles, blockages, burdens, things like that. You have to be more disciplined about what it is you do. What's the Ten of Wands? The Nine of Swords. The Empress and the Seven of Cups. Yeah. I think, Pisces, a lot of you guys are realizing that you were comfortable in a place. Yeah, that's why the Eight of Cups. I feel like, yeah, and then the Tower. Dang. I just turned it around to shuffle. I think you guys are having like this wake-up call about comfort zones that you've been in, and you're trying to get the fuck out of it. Or you need to, because that's what's going to create the results that you actually want. Like, I think you've been ignoring some things, and now it's like you can't ignore these things anymore, or there have been situations going on behind the scenes that you either could not see or you refuse to see. Okay? But now it's like you're being forced to see the truth about how you've been acting, how certain things have been taking place, why certain things have been happening, the Chariot, so you can move forward. Okay. What's the Hangman? So you can get out of, like, I feel like you guys are stuck in a rut. Yeah, fuck that. The Hangman again and the Six of Swords. What? And then there's the Chariot. Oh, I shuffled it already. That's crazy. Yeah, I feel like you're trying to get out of a rut, or you're stuck in a rut. That's how you've been feeling. And I think what Spirit is trying to tell you is that, like, you're being guided to... I feel like you're being guided to kind of, like, sit in this for a second. You've been, I think, coping. You could be using different coping mechanisms, drinking, smoking, whatever, to, like, block out whatever Spirit was trying to get you to see about your feelings, about your behavior, about your actions. But I feel like this is about you maturing and growing and progressing and moving forward. Yeah, there's the Death card. That's what I feel. You're going through something that is making you, it's challenging you to look at yourself in the mirror. We had the Mirror card. You're going to get what you put out. So if you put out half-assed type of, manifestations through the actions that you take, if you put half-assed effort towards whatever you're doing, you're going to get half-assed results. And Spirit is trying to lead you out of this like tumultuous place, and you're realizing that you're being led out of a tumultuous place or out of a stuck energy. I think you're realizing that you have to communicate more positively to yourself, to others, okay? I feel like you're also realizing that you may have been moving around a little bit too much, or that maybe you were letting too many outside influences affect like your judgment. But it's really going to take courage for you to look at yourself and see who you really are, okay? That's what the place I feel like you're in right now, okay? I don't think your money is funny because of black magic. I don't think your money is funny because of someone doing spell work on you. I think you were in your own delusion and you're busting out of it because it's not holding up to what it used to be anymore. Like, if you didn't want to face the truth about yourself in a situation, Pisces, it worked for a while because you were still able to like function. But now I feel like you're not able to function, and you have to be like, you're telling yourself, or you feel in your spirit that you have to be more realistic about your life and like who you are, what you do. You know, like you have to, you're realizing that you have to control yourself in a way that allows you to be the most productive when it comes to your life. Okay? What is it that you want Pisces to know about this reading, about this situation? And there it is again. That's what was meant to come out, the Chariot. So you're moving forward. You're being guided forward. You have everything that you need. You're going into a new stage of the journey. You're going into a new experience right now, Pisces. And it's not necessarily going to be an easy thing. I also feel like you're going to have to make solid choices, but you're being guided towards the choices that are right for you. Some of you are leaving a comfort zone. And this comfort zone could be like a city, state, town, home, neighborhood. But this is what's meant to happen. You're going to have to choose a direction at this point. Page of Swords, King of Cups. Yeah, you're going to have to be really crafty right now, Pisces. I feel like you are. But I feel like Spirit is calling you to learn something new or to try something new and be really crafty when it comes to how you handle situations, how you make decisions. But this is with the King of Cups to me about making decisions for yourself. Being mature. Growing up. Okay. What's the Chariot right here? Two of Pentacles. Yeah, it's about your choices. How you move forward. What else is the Chariot with the Two of Pentacles? Oh my God. And the Five of Swords. I just feel like this is about you making choices that benefit you at this time. And like not giving up on something. Don't give up and just drop the ball. Keep pushing. Keep moving forward. It's hard for everybody right now. I feel like it's hard for a lot of families. It's hard for a lot of kids, maybe that are in school. It's hard for a lot of adults. It's just hard for everybody right now. But Spirit is telling you, like, don't give up just because a situation that you're in doesn't look exactly the way that you pictured it. Don't give up just because whatever you're doing or whoever you're dealing with or whatever's going on isn't perfect. It's not going to be perfect, Pisces. Okay? I think you give up on things sometimes because it gets hard. You give up on people because it gets too hard. You give up on relationships because it gets too hard. You give up on your dreams because they get too hard. But this is the moment when Spirit is asking you to not do that shit again. To not self-sabotage something good because the going gets tough. When the going gets tough, that's when the tough get going. Ain't that what they say? So just because it's not working out perfectly, don't repeat the same shit that you've been doing and then have regrets in your life about the fact that you didn't do what it is that you said you wanted to do. I don't know. That's what I feel. Okay. Let me get these last cards for Pisces. What is any final messages that you have for Pisces? Okay. The attractor, you're standing out from the crowd, attracting all the right people to help you make progress faster in life. So Spirit is telling you to wait. There's about to be a surprise in your life. There needs to be more gratitude that you show. There needs to be more patience that you have. And I think there needs to be an understanding that you can't do everything by yourself. You're going to have to ask for help sometimes. It's okay. You're not going to be able to accomplish everything. Rome wasn't built in a day. So just because it's not going exactly the way that you wanted it to go or the way that you thought it should go doesn't mean that you give up on the situation. The stranger, someone or something you have yet to encounter, will enter your life and completely change your reality. So have faith. I think a lot of you guys are losing faith because you feel like you're running out of time. But time is fluid. The universe, spirit, does not work on the time that we feel. It works on the time that's necessary. And usually you can speed things up when you look in the mirror at yourself and you figure out what the fuck you could be doing to slow shit up. You know what I mean? And it says the Virgin. So you could be dealing with a Virgo. Something about a Virgo. Leo's out here very strongly, and Cancer as well, along with Pisces. Leo, Virgo, Cancer. Because you got the Sun twice and the Strength card. Then you got the Hangman twice. You got the Chariot twice. Possibly could be Scorpio with the Death card right there. That's crazy. So the Hangman twice, the Chariot twice, the Sun twice. Those three cards are significant. So you could be about to see forward progress really quickly, or you have to change your perspective in order to see how far you've come in a short amount of time, or to see how much you've progressed, how much you've attracted into your life, how the law of attraction works for you. I think you're attracting things into your life, but you're not attracting the things that you want. And it's about looking in the mirror to see what could be causing it, what you could be doing, how you could be affecting these results in whatever way. Okay? But it says the Virgin. You are learning to be, what? You are learning to be, period. There's an unproven potential that lies dormant within you, longing to come to life. Dang. You are learning to just be, Pisces. I didn't understand that. And I feel like that's the issue with you right now. It's like you're having trouble understanding and learning how to just be. To just be yourself. To just be where you are. To just be in the moment. Okay? I think what Spirit wants you to know right now is to keep going. Don't stop. Whatever you're doing, keep going. Move forward. Because there's something that's about to enter into your life, or a person who's about to enter in your life that could completely change the trajectory of like your existence, or what you feel like are struggles that you could be facing. Like, it takes one touch from God or the universe to change the circumstances of a situation. And I think you guys lost faith in that being possible. Listen, and I know it might sound like shit because you're tired, but everybody's fucking tired, Pisces. We're all tired. Everybody's tired. Not just you. Everybody's tired. We're all going through shit. So I need you to keep your faith up, okay? That's what I have, Pisces. I hope it helped you guys. Be sure to like the video, subscribe, put your comments below if you want to participate in the personal reading special. That information is below. And remember, Pisces, this is our circle, boos. Bye.